Jeff Rose, GoodFinancialCents.com. Today we want to talk about the importance of the word no. It's a two-letter, one-syllable word, but that little word has so much power behind it. And so oftentimes we find ourselves in situations where we know that we need to say no, we know that it's the right thing to say no, but for whatever reason we just can't. We are powerless and we are succumbed to the pressure of having to say yes to agree to something. And when that comes to important financial decisions in your life, by not saying no can have some of the most harmful ramifications on your life. Let me share a personal story with you how almost not saying no could have ruined me financially. It was 2004. It was before I deployed to Iraq. My mom had just retired. They had sold their house in Los Angeles and was moving to Las Vegas to retire. And this was before the booming real estate market. They bought their house at a very reasonable price, and within months it just kept appraising higher and higher. So the craze had just begun. And they were watching properties around them selling for $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 profit in little as 90 days. But see, the one thing about my mom, if you've been to the blog, you probably know a little bit about my dad and how he just wasn't good managing his money. Unfortunately, my mom was no better. She's had some difficulties and made some pretty bad choices in her life. So her credit wasn't the best of where it needed to be. So she wanted to buy these properties and turn around and make some money, but she couldn't get approved for some of these loans. So she calls me to ask me if she wants me to co-sign with her to buying some of these properties. You know, I ran my credit. Sure enough, you know, I was young, had a job, my credit was very good, so it was easy for me to co-sign for her. And I was on the verge of doing it, and talking to my girlfriend, now wife at the time, she's like, you can't do this. Like, what happens if this doesn't work out and we want to buy our first house in a few years and we can't? And I listened to her, and I knew that she was right. I knew that she was right, but it's my mom. You know, how do you say no to your mom? How do you say no to any parent? The people that have raised you your whole life and the people that you depend on, it's difficult. It was hard. It was a very tough decision for me to do. And I'll never forget that day when I called her to tell her no. It was so hard. I mean, I remember pacing outside my house at the time, and if you don't know me, when I get nervous, I pace. So I'm on my cell phone pacing back and forth in our backyard and shaking as I'm telling her that I just can't do this. And you know, her response wasn't what I hoped it would be. It wasn't understanding. It was frustration that I wouldn't do this for her. But as much as I felt maybe I disappointed her at the time, I knew without a doubt that it was the right decision for me and my life going forward, and especially for my family's life going forward. So sometimes it's hard to say no, but I assure you that there's many different instances where you just have to. You have to say no, defend yourself, defend whatever it is that you know is right for you and your family, and say no. So if you get approached by a situation, whether it be an investment opportunity or loaning somebody money that you know that they don't need it or can't afford it, just say N-O, no. This is Jeff Rose, GoodFinancialCents.com. We'll see you again.